Hey guys, Jason, JC316. Today I'm going to be showing you how to drop the fuel tank on a 94 through 2004 Mustang GT, base or Cobra. This is a base. Having minor issues with this car. The fuel pump, I'm going to have to drop the tank to take a look. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put it up on jack stands, get the rear end secured. Next thing you're going to want to do is bleed off fuel pressure. Now you can do this by pressing the schrader valve up there, but somebody showed me a neat trick. If you unplug the fuel pump power, then start the car, it'll drain all the lines and most of the fuel filter for you, reducing the gas spills. And I'll do it. Okay. I'm sorry about any wind noise in advance. So, there are 3 different sockets you're going to need for this. You're going to need a 13mm for the tank straps. You're going to need a 10mm and an 8mm. Now, once all that's done, we're going to want to open up the gas door. And inside there are 3 bolts. Now I believe this is a 6-cylinder only thing. The filler tube is solid and it goes down into the tank, and if you try to drop it you can mess up the filler neck gasket, which this may be why you're doing this, I don't know. First thing we're going to want to do, loosen those off. And then there is a Torx here that you're going to have to unscrew. You know, my Torx driver's blown away. Nope. Bingo. Yeah, I believe that's a T20. Yeah, it's Torx 20-bit. Alright, next thing we're going to want to do is pop the trunk. Now, back over in the side panel, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Just light. There are 3 bolts on that gasket. These are 8mm. Take those out, and then the this hose just pulls off this vent, and then that'll drop out of your way. So once those 3 bolts are out, the filler neck is pretty much loose. Next thing we're going to want to do is crawl under here and disconnect the fuel filter. I've already got a video on how to do this, but you're going to want to undo the tank side of the fuel filter. Again, this scissor style tool, if you haven't watched that video. This can be bought at any auto parts store. Snap it over the end. Slide it to the left to release the spring clips, and then the line will pull free. Be sure to get the line that's going to the tank. And we'll be right back after I get this loose. And do watch out, because this can spray fuel on you. I mean, we've technically drained the system, but just to be safe, watch yourself. Safety glasses are key. Okay, that got that. Some gas spilled. Next up, we're gonna come over here, and this line right here has a pull clip. You just pull on it. If you have to, get a screwdriver after it. If this stuff looks like it's coming off easy, it is, because I've already done this job. I have to do it again because I missed something. But once that's done, that'll just pull off like so. Okay, if you're going to be taking the filler neck off, you're going to want to loosen off on that 8mm bolt, because this filler pulls out of that grommet. I'm going to try to not to. And back under here, this evap purge line will have to come off. You have to, it's just a little squeeze clip, and it can be kind of tough, so get a screwdriver if you have to. I'm going to need both hands, but yeah, you just squeeze it and pull it out of the way. Be right back. Okay, at this point, we need to position a jack with a block of wood under the tank, because we're fixing to be taking the straps off. Straps are the 13mm, and I'm going to be using an impact just to make things easier. But be sure to have the jack secured. And then the first strap bolt is there, and this might get a little loud. This strap bolt is here. There's 3 strap bolts total. That was a little tight. I'll have to come back to it with a ratchet. And alright, that strap just kind of swings down out of the way. That one stays attached to the tank. Now, let me make sure that bolt is totally out. Yep. Now the tank is ready to be lowered. I highly recommend that you only have a quarter tank or less when you do this job. It can be done, but the gas shifts and all that. As you can see, the tank is lowering down. Now I'm going to need both hands to get this thing lowered down most of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll be right back. Now, actually, that's pretty much it. The gas pump is right there. I'm going to try not to do that, but if you try to change the filler neck gasket, you have to pull it to the right once you lower the tank, and it just pulls out of there. It will probably be pretty tough. Just give it a good yank and it'll come out. Thanks for watching. I may have ended that a little premature. The fuel pump is here, and it's not a traditional style fuel pump with a blocking ring on it. There are 2, 4, looks like 6 8mm bolts that hold it on. And yeah, you just take those out, and then the fuel pump lifts out, and then there are 2 tabs down in the tank that you have to release, and then the whole fuel pump will pull out. That should be the end. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.